Alright friends, today we are going to work on the first steps of our pattern sea turtle art project. The very first thing we're going to do with this art project today, we're going to get a big white piece of paper, and your paper will actually be a little bit bigger than mine is, but you're going to get a white piece of paper, and on your paper you are going to start by writing your name, not the word name, your actual name, and then we're going to turn our paper over so that our name is on the back. The next step is that we are going to get an oval that is going to be the shape of our sea turtle's body or shell, and we're going to trace this oval right in the middle of our paper. So I'm going to take my oval, I'm going to hold it with one hand, and with my other hand I'm going to start at the top and go right around the edge as fast I can. Now, this does take lots of practice, so if you don't get it right the first time, or if you get off the lines, it's okay. Just do the best you can. Draw lightly so that if you need to erase, it will be easy to erase. And then we're going to take our stencil away. This is going to be the shape of our sea turtle's shell. I'm going to go ahead and trace it with a Sharpie so that it shows up easier on camera. You will actually be tracing yours with a Sharpie as well, just in a little bit later spot. Okay. There we go. Close enough. So once we have our turtle's shell traced, we are going to use our pencil and we're going to put a couple more U shapes. One is going to be for our turtle's head. So up here at the top, we're going to make a curved line like that. We are going to put 2 here for his front flippers and 2 back here for his back flippers. So this one I'm going to make come out and curve back like this. So it's a little bit of a stretched out U shape. Come out and then curve back. Same thing back here. Come out, curve back, and out, curve back. So now we have our head, our front flippers, our back flippers, and the last thing we need to do is make a little triangle for his tail. Once we are done with all of those steps, that is when we are going to use a Sharpie, and you're going to trace your turtle shell. You are going to trace his head. We are going to trace his flippers. We are going to trace his back flippers. Like this, and of course his tail. The very next thing we're going to do is we're going to put 2 eyes on top of our turtle's head. Now, our turtle is actually facing this way, and if we're looking down on top of a sea turtle, we do not see his mouth because it's actually underneath there. So we're going to put his eyes here. And then we can put 2 little lines for our turtle's nose. And the very last thing we can do, if we still have time, is we're going to take our eraser and we're going to erase any pencil lines that we missed whenever we were tracing with Sharpie. And that just helps us get our turtle's body cleaned up, looking nice and neat. There we go, not too shabby. And that will be everything for today. Now, what I do not want you to do, please do not write your name with a Sharpie on the back. If you still have your Sharpie, please do not trace your name, because as you can see, I traced my Sharpie turtle, but when I flip it over, you can see that the Sharpie comes through onto the back of the paper. So if I write my name in Sharpie and I flip it over, you're going to see your name in the middle of your turtle, and we do not want that. So make sure that you are only using your Sharpie on your turtle. That is all. That will be it for today.